So I want everybody to see my face as well. So excited to be here again, like I said, and please get used to the smile. Okay, it is something I do to keep myself going. All right. I've had a lot of questions. I've seen a lot of faces of people I know, and I see that people have decided to give in their time to this. Okay, why some are still doubting? Yeah. So um, I just want you to stay with us. Um, Clear your mind and be ready to learn. Try to stay and listen to us every time we come up here. There's more
Mm,
packed into this thing for you. I'll be honest with you. We are putting in like the wholeness, our totality into this particular thing just for it to work for you. So invest your time in yourself through us. That's what you're doing now. Okay, fine. So we have a lot of questions on the mind of people, and I want to tell you this. So quickly, it's something that is so much on my mind that's guiding our the way we organize this thing. Statistics, I think from MIT says that the average completion rate for online courses, massive open online courses, are usually like 5 to 7%, and general online courses are like 10 to 20%. Meaning that most cases people don't finish online courses. Like 80%, 90% of people don't finish. Now, so it's not something uncommon to see that people start online stuffs and they don't. If you look at it very well, what we got used to, I mean, the whole online thing started, I mean, became very popular when COVID came, and then we've been doing like a lot of that. I mean, I know we've been learning before online, but became very rampant, right? So some of us are still trying to adjust to that system, but I believe me, you, this is the way to go. While some people are still searching for physical classes, you'll be doing a lot of yourself, a lot of harm than good by trying to stick with that old method. That said, it is left to you to actually stay to learn. But beyond that, okay, so I'll be sharing my screen now just to give you a run through of the program and all the things that we have put in place to make this thing work for you. Like I said, we are really ready to impact. We're not here to waste our time. Okay. So we are not here to waste your time. Believe me, we are here for you to give in all our best, right? So you want to try your best to give us that chance to do that. Okay. So again, clear your mind, be ready to learn, and be ready for a transformational experience. I must tell you this. It is actually something that will change your minds about so many things and position you for a global stage. Okay. We position you for opportunities. All right. We are on the journey and I want you to go with us. Okay, fine. So quickly, let me see if I can share my screen so that you stop looking at my face. All right. I'm using PDF, right? So I just want to have a quick run through. So this is like the run through of the whole program, the curriculum and the likes. So for the question the person asks the other time, somebody asks, are you going to be installing? What are you going to be installing? So every week, so the program is arranged this way that every week we will share with you what you need to do beforehand. Now, today is Saturday, which is the first class. The first main class where you be taught things like the tools will start on Wednesday, okay? So on Wednesday, you'll be starting with Excel. So what we expect is for you to have a run through of what Excel is. Expect a video or a link to videos that would help you with that. But at the same time, in the live section, your tutor in person of Binomial Academic, I think he's let me quickly run through that if he's yes on this list, if we have it there, yeah. So you can know the person who you're expecting. This is me, and this is one of us. These are the facilitators. I'm telling you, we are from different environments. Now, this is the person who's going to be teaching you Excel. In terms of experience, he's been in the industry for a very long time. He currently works with Chevron, right? So it's going to be bringing wealth of experience here. So we are not doing just tools and theories, right? We're trying to bring in practical experiences into this thing so you can understand what we are doing and how you can easily apply the tools. Okay. Very shortly, I'll be bringing on my friend and colleague who will also kind of explain to you how you can blend these tools with your current field. So we're talking about domain. So the idea is that data analysis could be done anywhere. So that skill you have in data analytics could be applied in any field, right? So we want to find a way to combine everything so that it will be very useful for you right where you are. So it's not about finishing the whole program and like you're trying to go get a job as a data analyst. No, think about it as an additional tool to what you have already. This will take your career up. Okay, it will increase your value in the market. So in the first week, we are dealing with Excel. So the link will be sent to you where you are to show you how to install Excel. So to answer the question that your person asked, okay, fine. So on the second week, we'll be talking about lookups and like, if you don't know anything about this, don't worry. If you're new, and also if you're advanced in the field, this is also for you. Like I said, so alongside all this other things, so we are having this on Wednesday, right? So it will be between six, I'm sorry, between 7 and let's say 9 p.m. So we have about 2 hours to go through this, to run through this. Why we shifted it to 7 p.m. is because we considered a lot of people coming from work, settling down and all. We can't actually make it possible for everybody. You understand the idea? Some will be at home even earlier than that. So they would have even advised that we do it, let's say 6 or for 5 p.m. Do you understand that? So we're just trying to find a common ground and find a very stable time for people. And that's why we'll be trying our best to make video recordings available. But the reason why the CEO said it earlier is that try as much as possible there. The experience you want to gain is actually very easy when you are there, you understand, to gain. So please, I mean, because how can you guarantee that you go back to it after the section? Once you missed one, and then you'll be thinking of 2 hours you want to spend on trying to watch the video. And it's not just watching, it's practicing. So multiply by 2.5, meaning that if it's a 1 hour video, you'll be spending, let's say, 2 hours, 30 minutes to actually complete it. Do you get that? So if you think about it, you realize that the best bet is for you to be there so that you can ask the question in class. There will be rooms for asking questions. So the idea is that there will be breakout rooms. After now, I think during the course of the week, we'll be splitting you into groups, right? Groups of 20. So you can easily chat with each other. You have facilitators on those groups who you can ask questions. So somebody asks if the training will just be only on 2 days in the week, like on Wednesdays and I'll tell you why. Because you'll be trained, right? You will learn on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, but during the week you can ask your questions. You would be given assignments. You can relate with your colleagues. Facilitators will come in to come and train you, or let me say help you to answer some of the questions. But it won't be a general section again. It will just be like you just asking questions, dropping your questions on the group. Okay. So be ready to be engaged all through the week, right? And like I said, it's going to be a transformational thing for you. Okay. So on Saturdays, we'll be giving you another section. So it's like on Wednesdays, we'll be treating Excel and SQL, but we start with Excel. So every Wednesday, you're coming for Excel lecture, and it's going to last like 5 weeks. After which you go to SQL. But along the line, also alongside that, you'll be teaching or be learning Power BI. So meaning on Saturdays, we'll be starting Power BI. So on Wednesday, which is coming Wednesday, we start with Excel. The Saturday of that same week, we'll start with Power BI. So in case you have learned Excel and you think you're good to go, not to say you should skip this, right? Don't skip any class because you've been there, you think you know everything now. There's no point, please. You want to go there and you want to see what is going on there. It's an opportunity for you to even refresh, okay? So Power BI class will start. So we are doing both hand in hand, right? We are teaching three major tools, right? And then beyond that, we're doing what we call employability section. We're trying to position you for the market. See, some people would land roles, perhaps you're still searching before the end of this program. I'm not trying to prophesy here. I'm telling you if you give it time, because what we're going to be exposing you to. Also, if you have been in the industry for quite a long time and you want a shift in your career, you want to be available, especially on Saturdays. Like I said, on Wednesday, be there to kind of brush up your tools, your skill set, and all. But out of these three things, we have like three most important. Let me put it this way: the mindset, the tool set, and the skill set. Um, you're here to learn the tools: Excel, SQL, Power BI. You gain the skills by practicing and using it to solve real life problems. So through the projects, you're beginning the skill set. Okay. Now the mindset is something we don't get to teach. People don't teach in most what's it called boot camps you will attend. And this is something that is key. In fact, it's the most powerful of all of them. This is where you land in a role sits in. Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you have a faulty mind, you won't even believe in your ability to try. And some people are here already doubting, can I do this? Will I be able? It's your mind. So you have to start dealing with that already. So I have something to talk about that because I know this is completely free, right? But your mindset matters. People don't pay attention. Like I'm going to read out to you. People don't pay attention to something they don't pay for. So when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. People who pay attention. People who pay more attention. Now this is the idea. You've not paid anything. Perhaps, okay, fine. So let me put it this way, that you paid whatever fee you paid. Don't look at the value of this from that, because I think people attach a lot of importance to how much they pay for something. So they believe that measured by the cost in terms of the monetary cost. Beyond this, I want you to see that there's more we're putting into this for you. Okay. And then, like I mentioned earlier, that there's low completion rates. You want your case to be different. So you have to make up your mind. So how do you do that? You need to find purpose attached to this particular thing. What are you trying to do? If you don't like your situation right now, you're going through something, this is an opportunity for you to change that. I won't sugarcoat anything for you to say that you will land a job in the next 1 week, 3 months, 6 months. It won't be the same for everybody. Some might even be on this journey for the next 2 years and they are not actually doing so much with this. Okay. And some would land their roads shorter. Your journey will be different. But what I'm trying to say is attach purpose to this thing. If you really want to change your situation, if you really want to use the skill, be ready to pay attention. Forget about anybody annoying you in class or anything. Just focus on what you want to do. So if you didn't pay, what I do for myself is to attach something else. For example, buy yourself maybe a new laptop or a gadget, a device, pay for that subscription. Do something that will want to make you come to class because you know you have paid for this. Like I said, imagine what you will get after now if you're able to learn the skill. And I understand the Nigerian space, right? I know about the availability for jobs and vacancies. I can understand. It's not the same as the Western world here. Okay, fine. But again, you can position yourself differently because what I'm going to be sharing with you in this section, I mean, throughout the Saturdays will be how to position rightly. Like I said, you have three opportunities to actually change things or start making use of the skills you're going to be learning here. The first is that you teach others. The second is that you learn a role. And the third is that you consult, you build your stuff, you freelance. Okay. So we're going to be teaching you how to position for any of those things, and then to build a career that is that will withstand all weathers. Meaning that no matter what is happening, the technology shift that is maybe going around now, I want you to understand that once you start to build some key things right, and you start to lay the stones for the foundation for that future, I'm telling you, your career will be fortified. So somebody said, "Oh, AI is here and it's going to take our job." Again, that's for the people who are not growing. So we're going to be classifying them in Dava Patel's tone, data analyst 2.0 and data analyst 1.0. 2.0, those who will continue to increase their skills, upgrade themselves, upskill and learn. 1.0, after learning this, they just go to rest. And I'm a data analyst now, so there's no point upskilling. That's not how it happens in the tech field. Okay, fine. Again, success is not the key to happiness. I want you to get that in case you're not happy. Yeah, happiness is the key to success. So meaning that if you love what you're doing right now, you are happy about it, you will be successful. So find something very important to you that you're attaching to this thing, that you know the results, you understand, will wow you and you'll be happy about it so that you can love it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubt of today. All right, please don't doubt what you can do. Don't doubt the classes. I will tell you this, even if you pay 10 billion pounds, I don't know how much is that, that is to you. If you pay that, it doesn't mean, it still doesn't matter. If you don't take it serious, you won't take it serious. I must tell you this, I've been to about 10 boot camps personally. So at least to an extent, I've experienced these things and I can tell that what we are bringing in is not something you find easily out there. Okay. Like it was trying to say, oh, we pay a lot outside here. Yeah. I know of people who paid £1,000 to learn for just 3 months. If I share with you my personal website, just visit victoradekunle.com and book a section. You will see the price there. I charge £200 for 1 month. You understand that? So we are bringing all that into this for you for free. Okay, please stay there and value the opportunity we have here. We are bringing to your doorstep. Like I said, your mindset is important. You're going to be learning the skills and the tool set. Right. Be committed. So every Saturday, we're going to be having a section to show you how to do some things. Quickly, I'll run through that. So like I just left it on this first screen. Excel is not the only thing we're learning. Like I said, Power BI and SQL. But let me share with you other things that will be very, very important. So I'm just going to be reading them out to you for you to understand. So we would teach you how to utilize LinkedIn, because so many of us probably in Nigeria don't use LinkedIn, right? But outside the world, all over, I think LinkedIn is actually very, very important. I've gotten all the jobs I've done in the UK through most of the jobs in the link on LinkedIn, and that place is like a gold mine, right? So You want to start from day one. This is something I'm telling you we are including right now. I'll be wrapping up very soon so that I can bring on the next person. So we'll be bringing something we call LinkedIn optimization. Your profile optimization is actually very, very important to this journey. Okay. So from day one, we're not waiting till the end of the program before we start doing that. From the beginning, please be ready to follow the instructions we're going to be giving you. And trust me, this thing will change a lot of things for you, really, to transform your career. Perhaps you have learned data analysis somewhere before and you're not getting the result. This is where the result lies. It's not just only the skills, your mindset is very important, your tool set, your skill set, yes. Then your profile. What profile do you have out there? Remember the book Key Person of Influence, Daniel Priestley. It says those four things that you need to know about. Okay, is your pitch, right? Your product, okay, your profile and partnership. Those four things. So what profile do you have there? What can you say about yourself? Your pitch, right? What product are you pushing out there? How can you solve problems for people? And who are you partnering with? LinkedIn embodies those things for you. So we're going to be showing you step-by-step guides to optimize your LinkedIn profile, tips to creating a compelling summary and headlines. If I can share some screenshots with you because of your time now, you see how recruiters reach out and say, we saw your profile, it is lovely, we want to employ you, we want you, and all the stuff, right? We want to help you to get to that stage as well. We teach you strategies for engaging with industry professionals and groups. Then we help you to align your CV with your LinkedIn profile. So the next day, which is week 3 now. So that is happening on the second week, which is next Saturday. We're going to be sharing that with you just in the 1 hour section. So you want to be there. Okay. Like I said, you do all the learning, but if you are not positioned rightly, you won't get the results. Okay, fine. So your CV, key element of a strong CV, we'll be sharing that with you. Tailoring your CV to a data analyst role. You want to understand a common mistake to avoid in your CV, live review of participant CV. So we will want somebody to volunteer, right? We want to help you to review your CV. So we probably will make a very live example of how to do that, to transform your CV. Then we're going to be doing mindset restructuring. Let me tell you this. A lot of us are actually sitting on mountain of values, right? We think we lack a lot of skills. We have so many things and so much in us that we are keeping, we are hiding, right? You need somebody sometimes to show you because you are too familiar with yourself. You don't see this. All right. So you need your mind to actually shift from what you're focusing on. Stop focusing on your lack and start focusing on what your uniqueness is. Okay. There's this TV program I was watching yesterday from my daughter, and the theme of the lyrics was talking about the fact that you are one in a million. Nobody is actually going to be acting your role. If you don't act now, nobody is taking your place. Your place will be vacant. Okay, so you have to trust in yourself and believe in yourself. It's not about being perfect, but that thing you have is something somebody else needs. So again, as you are right now, the first thing I will ask you to do is go to your LinkedIn profile or wherever. From today, start calling yourself a data analyst. You don't become a data analyst when you land your first data role. You become a data analyst when you start analyzing data. And trust me, you've been analyzing data. Some of you will have to check Google to check traffic before you step out. You analyze data. Trust me. Some of you have to check the weather to be sure you need to go with an umbrella. You analyzed data. You got that information from the weather, and that's why you're able to know that, okay, it's going to rain today. Let me step out now, or let me get an umbrella. Do you get that? So we've been analyzing data. Perhaps you are not using Excel or the other tools to do them. Okay, so start calling yourself a data analyst from now. Embody it. Become. Don't wait till we teach you. Become first, then you're going to achieve that. Okay. We are going to teach you how to overcome common psychological barriers, self-doubt, imposter syndrome. You need to develop your mind around what you're doing. And we teach you strategies to help you stay motivated and focused, especially when you're searching for jobs. In the UK, yeah, we call that a love letter. When you get love letter, rejection email from recruiters, so those things weigh many people down. Okay. So we'll be showing you that alongside your teaching, like I said, the learnings, the Excel, the tools and all, we are teaching your mind, we are training your mind to be able to embody this and get the result. Okay, then we show you on the 5th week interview preparation where you run through the overview of common interview formats and questions in data analytics. Again, you use the STAR method. I'm sure some of us are conversant with it, but how to actually use it in this data space. We show you tips for technical interviews and case studies, right? Um, how to interview, what to do to come out triumphant when it comes to interviewing. Okay, I'll be sharing like a framework with you how you can approach each interview questions, and then you still get the best mark at the end. Then we teach you, we do like mock interviews, and then we give you feedbacks. Then portfolio. in the tech space, especially as a data professional, you need a portfolio. So we're going to be teaching you the importance of a strong portfolio, okay, in this field. Your portfolio, the example of impressive portfolio project, live review of maybe portfolios from some of us here, right? Then networking. We show you the importance of networking, okay, how to do that both online and offline, how to effectively use the network and the platforms, also building and maintaining professional relationships. Those are things we're going to be sharing with you. So it's actually a whole lot we are putting into this. Like I said, this will not be only useful for data professionals. It's going to be useful for whoever. If you're in any career, you can use this particular skill, you understand, to transform your career in the next 3 months. Okay, so you're going to be activating things that you've been ignoring. Then we be on smaller groups, like I said earlier. So from those groups, you can actually do some things to build your profile, to get feedbacks, and also to do some what we call discussions. That would help you because as a data professional, you need the ability. Um, we teach you other skills the ninth week, and then we're going to be doing on the 10th week. We're going to be doing like the question and answers and some other secrets that would help you to really take this up on the next level. And so right now, I think Mr. Anthony should be ready to come up. We have only 40 minutes to go. I think you're just going to share some things with us about the field data analytics, domain knowledge, and then domain expertise, and how to just bring in what you've been doing before into this. Because to be honest with you, you're not starting afresh. You have a skill that is needed in this field, transferable skills, domain expertise, and all sort of thing. So it's going to be taking you through that journey in the next 30 minutes. And from after which we can ask your questions, perhaps we would borrow some time from you if he's unable to finish that, or maybe we'll push you to the next what's it called, the next section, the next class.